have a hereditary back disorder that has always caused problems. Every couple years, my back would go out.
I realized I had a lot of patients I could be referring to him. Rather than just sending them videos, now I had an actual practitioner of it here in Prescott that I could refer to.
It's scary to think about where I would be in my life if I hadn't discovered this type of therapy. That's what really motivates me to provide this service to as many people as I can to support the community that I'm a part of. And if I can give people back their enjoyment of life, I mean, it's so powerful. It means so much to me. So I'm grateful for the folks that I've worked with and what we've been able to accomplish together, and I just want to help more people. Hi everybody, my name is Alex Simmons. I'm a Egoscue trained posture therapist. I work with a lot of people that have chronic pain, hard to solve pain. They've tried a lot of different things and haven't been able to figure out what's going on with their body. They don't want surgery. They might want to get off of painkillers. And through analyzing their posture and figuring out what muscles are working too hard and which aren't working hard enough, we figure out what exercises to give them, what stretches to give them to get everything balanced so every muscle is doing its primary function, takes away compensation and dysfunction. Over time, the pain goes away and they can get back to doing whatever the activity is that they love and they want to get back to doing.
I'm Dr. Alex Carr with Yavapai Chiropractic. Been practiced for 22 years. And I would see a lot of patients who had problems that may not have been responding very well to chiropractic, and the normal exercises that chiropractors might give you, they wouldn't respond to stretching. One day, we were having a meeting in my business referral group called BNI, and one of the members brought in a new visitor to the group, and I was elated, excited to meet this guy. Waited until the end of the meeting before I finally got the chance to meet him, and I even gave him a testimonial before I even met him.
But I was in pain, back and neck pain for the majority of that time. It really affected my life in multiple ways. So I decided, talked to my wife, decided, this isn't the right thing for me anymore. I need to figure out something different. Stumbled upon an Egoscue practitioner that does what I do now. And in that very first visit, it was incredible. I felt taller, I felt lighter on my feet. My pain didn't go away, but it definitely got better. And I was really blown away because I had been through so many treatments over the last 20 years that hadn't had that kind of immediate impact. So I just kept up with it. I kept doing my exercises on a daily basis. And pain that I had been dealing with for 2 decades gradually went away and allowed me to really do whatever I wanted in my life. And so I was talking to him like, how do you become a posture therapist? What do I need to do? And so there's online training. I got my certification, and it became my mission in life to spread the word. This is something that most people don't know about it. When I tell people what I do, they think, oh, I should sit up taller, I should stand straighter, and it's not about that. And so it's such a conservative yet effective method of dealing with function and pain that I just immediately felt like this is what I want to do for the rest of my life, and I want to do it for as long as I can and help as many people as I can get out of pain and get back to doing the things that they really love doing.
I walked in, my back pain was at about an 8 or a 9. I was very uncomfortable. I could barely stand up straight.
So my client Jillian came to me with a lot of back pain. It had been a chronic thing her whole life. And she is an avid pickleball player. And if you know pickleball players, they go hard and they go for a long time. They're a super competitive group. I love that they have this activity that they enjoy so much, but it's tough on the body. And if you have a dysfunctional body, you're setting yourself up for pain at the best case, injury at the worst case.
My name is Jillian Quant. I'm also an active pickleball player, and I love this silly game. So I've always been under a chiropractor's care. I also have a hereditary back disorder that creates instability and makes it challenging. Every couple years, my back will go out. Fortunately, I met Dr. Carr, and he took care of me for weeks and weeks. My back went out. He was adjusting me, putting me back in place, and then I would go and exercise and get on the pickleball court, and next thing you knew, my back would be out again, and I'd be at Dr. Carr's office. Finally, after a few weeks, he said, "I love you. I appreciate you being here, but you're not getting better. You need to strengthen your back in a very specific way, and I recommend that you go meet with Alex Simmons."
The results of that over the years now that he's been here have been phenomenal for our patients. The work that I do is only complemented by the work that he does and vice versa.
I reached out to Alex and I had my initial consultation where it was an absolutely mind-blowing experience for me because I came to him in incredible pain, barely able to stand up straight. And he did his analysis, he did his initial assessment, had me marching in place, doing all sorts of what I thought were rather simple things. And then he gave me a cue to try one specific stance. And in that moment, my back pain reduced by about 80%.
So when I meet with that person for the first time, I want to make sure they're fully committed. Because I can show them what to do, but if they don't put the work in, they're not going to get to the goals that they want to get to. So that's part of that initial conversation is, do you have time? Are you committed? Do you feel like you can get better? One of the things I really love about what I can provide to people is it's education. It's the confidence in knowing that if they get themselves into trouble, they have tools that they can use pretty much anywhere. Whether you're out on a trail and your ankle starts to bug you, you have some tools in your back pocket to get yourself out of pain immediately to finish that hike and get home safely. That confidence, that sense of self-empowerment is so important because the last thing you want is when you're in pain, you don't want to feel helpless. You want to feel like you can take care of yourself. And even if you can't get a hold of me, that you know what you can do on your own to make yourself better.
And right then I was a believer. And I said, "Okay, Alex, what do you need me to do? I'm in and let's do this." He assigned me some very simple exercises that I went home, and over a week, my back pain that was a 9 or a 10 on a pain scale was reduced in 1 week to a 1 or a 2. When I returned for my second session, absolutely mind blown, he gave me another set of exercises. And over the next couple months, we progressively just built upon retraining my back muscles to what their original job was. Absolutely fascinating how quickly I found relief working with Alex.
The best example would be Jillian came into me and she was very busy with her business. She was really into playing pickleball and she was having a really tough time keeping the stability in her sacroiliac joint and constantly coming in for me to put the motion back into that joint, but there had to be a reason why it just kept going out on her. So eventually she was finally open to going to see Alex to get some stabilization done. Came back to me so happy.
A lot of times when you've been suffering for a long time and you've tried a lot of things, you start to lose hope. And those are the best clients for me because helping them find hope again, helping them realize that there is an alternative that's super powerful. Those folks, if you get over that hurdle of belief that I can get better, that it is in my hands to feel better and take care of myself. Once we kind of get over that hurdle, then we're going. Then we're making them feel better. They're feeling confident. They know that they get into trouble. They have a set of things that they can go back to get them feeling good again. That's a great place to be.
As a 53-year-old woman who has been active her whole life, to find a partner to help me heal myself has been absolutely just magical. And I'm very grateful to have found that here in Prescott. It has been a game changer for me, being able to take control of my life.
And that's why I send everybody to Alex to go learn those exercises. because it does take time to find out what exercises really do work best for the patient. If you find yourself in a position where you're constantly in pain and you can't seem to find a remedy, you're laying on the floor, you're doing your stretches, you're doing everything your physical therapist says to do, you're doing everything your medical doctor says to do, yet you're still in pain, that is when you should think of natural back pain relief and give Alex Simmons a call and get evaluated, see what Alex finds in your stabilization, and see what he can do to assign you exercises that are going to stabilize your body so that it can heal itself.
To me, the awareness that posture therapy has brought to my game has been more preventative. I know when I can push harder. I know when I should back off. Posture therapy does not take a lot of work. What it takes is consistency. What I love about Alex and working with him is there is a give and a take and a feedback. Finding a partner in your personal wellness journey, it's really important to have somebody who listens as much as they educate. That's what I love about Alex the most, is the communication, the back and forth, that he truly takes the time to get to know who you are and what your goal is.
I help people to figure out what the root cause of their pain is. We don't just go after the pain, we go after the entire body. Get the whole thing functioning better, then your body can actually heal itself. We can make a huge change in how you feel and how you function and what you're able to do on a daily basis. You can find me at www.naturalbackpainrelief.com. From there, you can contact me directly through the website. You can even schedule an appointment yourself. However you do it, get a hold of me. Let's talk.